I have an idea. So, what if we go out in the east field to the Mesa and bombard it with a signal that we can easily measure? Maybe we send 1.6 gigahertz at it. And then we go out to the Mesa on the triangle side with the receivers and see if we see that signal and coming out of the face of the Mesa right there by the triangle. To test the Native American legends about portals on Skinwalker Ranch, my idea was to use a signal generator to broadcast a strange 1.6 gigahertz radio signal that we've recorded during past experiments into the endpoint where we saw the UAP entering the Mesa last year, which is also the same spot where that petroglyph is located. And then Eric will have a signal receiver at the out point where the UAP exited the Mesa and flew towards the triangle. Now here's the thing. Due to the long distance between us, Eric's receiver should not be able to detect my transmission. So if he does receive it, that could mean some kind of direct passageway through the solid rock Mesa, like a portal, made it possible. It's a worthwhile experiment to see what happens.
We'll get boots on the ground right now and find the spot.
We're going to start the experiment with a practice run. Jim Royston will be flying his LiDAR drone between the in and out points of the Mesa. The question is whether the LiDAR, the GPS, or the drone itself will detect any strange readings or interruptions along the way.
So this is all automated? You've set the path?
Yep, so this will have a path. It's going to stay right at 300 feet. Eric will track this path and see really what's happening potentially at the entrance or exit.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Return to home.
Guys, we fully lost it.
What happened?
It's returning to home. The aircraft completely disconnected.
So there's something out there messing with GPS, is that correct?
That's absolutely correct, Eric. Okay. All right, guys, so it's coming home.
I want your eyes on this.
Oh my gosh. That gap.
The same spot as the photogrammetry spire.
That seems more than a coincidence to me.
I agree.
Dragon?
Yeah, go ahead, Travis.
Right when the drone flew through the spire,
You know the photogrammetry anomaly? As soon as it flew through there, we got a big spike in the RF spectrum near 1.6 gigahertz, and as soon as it flew out, it went away.
Well, that correlates with what we saw with the real-time data that Eric was taking off of the LiDAR drone.
All right, so we really need to repeat that and see if it occurs again.
I agree.
All right, Travis, go ahead and start broadcasting.
I'm at 1.6
Gigahertz, and I'm starting broadcasting in 3, 2,
1.
we are broadcasting.
Why did I just see peaks come up?
Wow.
Yeah. Can you tell him to turn it off again?
Hey, Travis, do you mind turning that off?
Copy that. We're going to turn it off in 3, 2, 1.
It is off.
Whoa. Yeah, so we are picking up when he's turning things on and off.
Hey, Travis, this is really interesting. We definitely had some signals that correlated with your countdown.
Then you guys are picking up signal through the Mesa.
We shouldn't be. Now let's have him turn it on again.
Okay, can you go ahead and turn it back on again?
It is on.
Now, normally, we should get absolutely nothing through the rock. Our little RF signal generator is just not strong enough to be detected over the distances involved, especially with a big Mesa in the way. There appears to be something connecting these two locations in the East Canyon area and this area that's facing the triangle.
Hey, Travis, we're gonna go ahead and fly the drone mission.
And see if we pick anything up.
Copy that.
Okay, we're getting good signal though, as you can see.
Oh, I just saw a,
Yeah.
I just saw a glitch there. Yeah, this time on the scent, it looks like it was headed off towards the south, even though I know it went just straight up.
It was really strange when the GPS device on the drone that Jim Royston deployed collected data indicating that the drone flew to the south because they saw it lift straight up off the ground. So what was redirecting that data, and could it have been related to the communication signal that I had detected?
There we go. Control interference again. Similar spot, right?
I want your eyes on this. Just look right there.
Oh my gosh. That gap.
We've run into interference in that spot before. There's a gap in the data right where he called out controller interference.
It's crazy.
Now, the guys in there are getting ready to break down over here and call it a day.
All right, man. All right, I say we break down. In the moment, this experiment definitely indicated that there is some kind of phenomenal connection between the east field, or endpoint, and the outpoint near the triangle. So what could that connection really be? And also, why did we detect a possible communication signal during this experiment? Hey, Eric.
Hey,
What's going on?
you're gonna like this. So I want to take us to the high-speed video footage that you guys got out in the Eastfield Canyon area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we were sitting right in front of the petroglyph.
I created this filter so that I could bring out some of the detail.
Okay, so this is on the high-speed camera. It's looking straight at the triangle.
Yes. So we've got an event here.
Oh, wow, what is that? Is that the drone?
This is moving a lot faster.
Wow, what is that?
Let's dive in on that. So this is the contrast enhancement. All right. We have the original footage here we're going to take a look at. We've got something going on over here.
Yeah, there it is up
There
there.
it is. So let's just watch this thing move.
And again, it's daytime. We're not seeing a satellite, and it's not an airplane moving that fast.
Now let me show you where it comes into the frame.
I don't remember ever seeing anything in the sky like that.
So at around the 2:30 mark, this thing emerges. You'll see it on the left-hand side.
I'm looking.
Right there, up on the top.
Got it?
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, so I'm gonna dive in on the contrast enhancement.
All right, so keep in mind it's going 7.5 times faster.
Now, one of the things that stands
Hey,
out
look,
for me
there's
is
something. It looks like there's something under it, moving with it. And then watch this thing at the bottom coming up.
you see what's happening.
Yeah, you
here?
got 3 things on the camera.
Here.
4 things. There's one over here.
Here. Yeah, let me freeze this, and let's dive into each of these.
Look, back up just a little bit, Eric. So there's something here. There's something here, and there's something here.
Yeah.
And as you let it move forward, you can see they're moving, and they're not necessarily moving together,
All right.
but they're moving at about, oh, here's another piece right here.
Right. So we've got 4 things in this one frame, which is actually, zoomed in on the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah.
a look. One of the things that really stands out for me is this very rectangular geometry, the edge definition. This thing never takes on it never changes its appearance. It always seems to be this rectangular, dark on top, light on bottom type of a feature.
And I don't see anything like wings flapping around at all.
Yeah, I sure don't either.
And it's moving like an aircraft or something, but much faster.
Now look at the change of direction.
Oh, and it's sped up.
Look what's happening.
It's speeding way up.
And it seems to be diving, but that's not all it's going to do. Watch what happens here.
Oh, it slows down.
That thing is basically in the triangle airspace.
So it came from, middle of nowhere, swoops in, and then turns back
Below cloud level and apparently down.
like it's turning to make a final approach here, like it's coming in for a landing or something.
Yeah.
Seeing this UAP suddenly appear and then maneuver directly above the triangle was incredible, because last year,
Look at that.
That's interesting.
that's right where Jim Royston's LiDAR drone detected a perfectly circular ring with a black void in the center that we've speculated could be related to a wormhole or portal. Could this UAP appearing in that location be evidence that just might confirm our suspicions and maybe validate all the legends we've heard about portals on Skinwalker Ranch?